At Fenwick High School in suburban Chicago, Associate Principal Richard Borsch remembers that former student Anne Smedinghoff was destined for public service, reflected in a college recommendation by one of her teachers.
The last two lines of one of his recommendations said, if she will be as active and involved as she was at Fenwick on your campus, please give this future public servant every possible consideration. That's when she was 17.
Just 8 years later, her promising career as a diplomat was cut short by an apparent suicide bomber, and the loss has brought the war in Afghanistan home to Fenwick High School.
I think whatever people consider about our involvement, our foreign involvement, it's a bit of an abstraction until it's one of your own students, one of your own graduates, one of your own community. Then it's brought home with a pretty great emotional impact.
That emotional impact has brought the community of River Forest, Illinois, Smedinghoff's hometown, together. As word of her death spread, neighbors and church leaders quickly organized a drive to place white ribbons and flags throughout the community to honor Smedinghoff. The response exceeded Margaret Brown's expectations.
I had bought 500 flags before and by 4:30 or 5, we had already gone through those first 500 flags.
On my way home, white ribbons all the way through that route. So pretty impressive.
Local churches passed out the flags and ribbons to people who donated books in Anne's memory. The blast that took her life occurred while visiting an Afghan school to distribute textbooks.
She was there as a peace builder and living internationally in a dangerous place, but she was all about having good relationships with the Afghan people, and especially the children.
Father Richard Petticord is the president of Fenwick High School, a Catholic institution. He led a memorial mass at the school for Anne Smedinghoff. He says that while a guiding light in the local community has now been extinguished, she did not die in vain.
Whether it could be Afghanistan, it could be anywhere, that doing the right thing, helping people, bringing textbooks to kids that need them, regardless of the overall political or historical context, that is simply a very good thing.
The Secretary of State called Anne Smedinghoff full of idealism and hope, just as she is remembered at Fenwick High School. Kane, Farabaugh, VOA News, River Forest, Illinois.